Hey guys, I've got another game to take a look at here. I'm playing with the black pieces, and let's go ahead and take a look and see what happens. So my opponent starts off with the move e4, and you know I'm going to play a Caro-Kann. They play the move d4 here, and to set up the Caro-Kann, we play the move d5. So my opponent plays the advanced variation where they push this pawn from e4 to e5, and so before I make this move e6, e6 right here isn't great because it blocks in this light squared bishop. That's why I went ahead and developed my light squared bishop first, and then they attack their knight, and now I play the move e6, strengthening my pawn chain in the center, but I did that after I already got the bishop out. So they develop their knight here, and I go ahead and push this pawn. If they capture this pawn, then I'll simply take back with the bishop, and that gives my bishop some natural development. But in the game, they develop their bishop to attack the queen. So I went ahead and developed my bishop here, and they went ahead and traded bishops off. Now here, I make a mistake. I took back with the queen. Taking back with the queen is a little bit of an inaccuracy. I should have just taken back with the knight, but I wanted to keep the ability to defend this pawn in case they took it, which in the game, they don't take it at this point. So I go ahead and develop my knight. Now, the computer wants me to play the move a6 here because that stops any checks on my king, and then I don't have to block with the knight, because then that would just be a free bishop. But I go ahead and develop my knight. They could go ahead and pin my knight here with the move bishop to b5, but the computer doesn't like that. It wants them to reroute their knight to the center and threaten this check right here. So in the game, they went ahead and took the pawn, and so this is the whole reason why I put my queen instead of my knight here. So I defended that pawn still, so I got to take back. And now they went ahead and developed their bishop, offering a bishop trade. And this is where I make another mistake. I put my bishop here to attack the knight, but unfortunately what that allows is that allows the move queen to g5, which both threatens this pawn right here and my bishop. And if I defend with knight here, then they can go ahead and take my, they can go ahead and take that pawn, and I'm simply in a worse position. I would have to put my queen here to defend both the knight and the rook, and they would be able to go here and prevent me from long castling. However, my opponent missed that move and played the move knight to b5 now, and so I saw my opportunity for a tactic where I take this knight off, and it's only defended by the pawn, which means now I can grab this pawn in the center with my knight and fork both the bishop and the pawn right here. And so my opponent plays the move queen to ace5. I am not entirely sure what they're threatening here. I think they're threatening, actually, I think they're trying to threaten, after this move, I need to play some random move. I think they're trying to threaten a check right here, where I would take, and then they would take back with the queen and win it. But unfortunately for them, they leave their pawn hanging right here, and I get to check the king first. So the king has to move, and they move their king down. And then I go ahead and play the move knight to b4, which is another check. And in the game, my opponent took with the knight, but unfortunately that left their queen hanging, and that's where they resigned. What my opponent should have done here after this check, and you can see that is the best move, because if they take with the knight, then I win the queen. If not, I just get to force the king back. They should have just developed their king back, and then I could go ahead and take the knight right here. And now they no longer have any checks, and they can't take my knight because my queen could just take back, and I would simply be just about up a piece. So, or I would be up, sorry, 2 pawns after that whole exchange, not a piece. So in this game, just be careful when you move pieces. Yes, he could take the knight there, and that was a free knight, but that left his queen free for me to take, so that knight was pinned. Be careful about pieces that are pinned as you're going through here and playing your games. So if you like the game, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to comment down below on how to get better at chess. Look for more tricks and tactics like that. And make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to check out some more content. Maybe check out some more videos. as we continue our chess journey. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.